This should be better. This should be better, and I'm gonna give you guys a couple minutes, and I apologize. I don't know what the heck. It's it's the heat. Really, that's what it is. So I'm gonna wrap my cookies up. I'm gonna wrap up my cookie. I'm not singing again, though. I won't do that. No, I won't do that. No, no, no. Who was that? Meatloaf. Hi. Those cookies are really good. So you can get some pretty good things there. And I'm happy about that. Thank you for coming back. I appreciate it. I'm gonna have some blueberries. Hey DG, we are back. Thank you, and I'm sorry. I am. You know. I hate when that happens. I really do. But it's just a thing. Hi. 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 I'm gonna have some strawberries while we're just kind of like hanging for a moment. You guys are the best though, and I love you. And thank you. Thank you for coming back, really. Because it wouldn't be fun all by myself. You know what I mean? These blueberries are really good. They're sweet because we have blueberries in our yard too. Not for long because Al doesn't net them. We've talked about this too. Oh, by the way, I know I started a YouTube channel for Al because I forced him to do it. So if you have not subscribed to that, please go ahead. It's called The Great Outdoors with Kick and Al. I know. And he's going to start spreading his knowledge about plants. Like he knows a lot of plant names and stuff. He's pretty good like that. So I said, you got to start your own channel, man. Even though I'm doing all the work, but it's fine. I don't mind it. It gives him something to do, something to think about. So go and subscribe to him. It'll make him feel happy. Please hit the like button here. That would be really nice and I'd appreciate it. Scott, I love Al's YouTube channel. That's so nice. Sylvia join. DG join. That's awesome. Thank you. Hi, Carrie M. Kathy's back. Patty. Thank you so much. Nancy. Thank you guys because literally he needs friends. I can't be there all the time. I have things to do. So help me out. It's like a babysitting channel. You know what I mean? Because he keeps looking at himself and giggling. I know. It's crazy. That little girl was right. These are delicious. Scott said, I'll be his friend. Luzia, thank you so much for coming back. Thank you, Nancy, for joining. That's awesome. Champagne jelly, Kathy? Stop it. Stop. Is there champagne in it? And do you still miss Journey? I mean, they're all over the place. You can see them whenever. But I know it's not the same because you're not there. I get it. Oh my God, here's a big one. Look at that. That's a big one. That's a big berry right there. All right, this is going to be really juicy. Ready? Honey, these are good. My teeth are going to be all blue. Oh, Kathy's going on another road trip on Saturday. Carol Jean said jalapeno pepper jelly. You know, I'm not a big jalapeno because they're too hot for me. Because Al's so hot enough that I just can't handle all that hotness. Kathy said not really a road trip, but she's tempted. I think you're always going to be tempted. All right, you know what? I'm going to have these last these last few blueberries. And then we're going to do some classic rock news because there's a bit. Rhode Island was intense this weekend. Yes, it was, honey. I didn't think you were coming back. So I closed up the blueberries. Oh my gosh, Patty said Kiki might like Prosecco jelly. Of course I would like Prosecco jelly.
Oh my God.
Imagine. I don't even think that's a thing. See, we can learn all new things here on the channel. Anything.
So you had a hiccup before, and what happens is with YouTube, Kiki, just so you know, that it does advertisements during your live feeds, and when it does a live feed, it causes a hiccup in your YouTube live. So if you see a hiccup again, don't worry, just go forward. I'm just
It
letting you.
wasn't reconnecting, Al.
Okay.
We'll talk about it later.
Well, I want to talk about it now, but it's fine. Oh yeah, that's great. Yeah, so I have like a little over 100 views on my thing.
Do you see what I mean? He's sitting there counting.
No,
He's
listen,
counting how many people are
I don't
looking at
want to
his
do
little
it. I don't
video.
want to do it again. I just because I don't think people are gonna find it
They
interesting.
said they love it.
Who said they love it?
Everybody. Scott said he'll be your friend.
He will?
Sylvia, Nancy, I think Patty too.
Really?
Jenny, what's going on? Yeah,
Jen-
everybody likes your channel. They like it. They want to see it again,
Is
even
this
though
Je-
I do all the
is
editing and
this Jenny
filming.
from Kentucky?
Yeah.
Yeah, because Bill said he liked it too.
See what I mean?
Yeah, well, they like me talking about plants in the great outdoors, but
Oh, that's
I don't know
cute.
if I should do it
Hey,
again.
Annie, how are you? Annie from Canada.
Annie.
Nancy said, Al, it was great.
It was?
Scott said, Al, I love it.
Oh, because I really don't know what I'm doing or what I'm talking about.
That's okay. I did everything.
You take credit for everything. What did
No,
you?
I didn't. No, I didn't.
Can
I
you,
got blue.
Can you
My
say?
teeth are blue.
Can you say hydrangea?
Hydrangea.
Say again.
Hydrangea.
So
That's how I say it.
Okay.
You say tomato. I say tomato. I don't even say tomato. What do you say? Do you say tomato or tomato?
Tomato.
I say tomato too.
Right.
I don't say tomato.
What kind of tomatoes do you like?
I got to tell you, the plum tomatoes have not really had any flavor.
No.
So I'm all into now because
Right.
Market Basket has had them on sale. The little tiny yellow ones.
Cherry tomatoes?
Yeah, and they come in a little container. It's really cute. And you open the top and then they pour out.
Oh,
I
really?
love those.
Oh,
and
you
they're
like it?
flavorful.
Flavorful?
Again, the plum tomatoes, they don't even taste of
Right.
anything. It's like, what's the
No.
point of this tomato? The tomato shouldn't even be a thing.
Well, we'll see if I do another one this Sunday. Well, I don't know. I mean, you're forcing.
Hi, Roberta.
You wanted me to do it, but
I know we lost us for a while too.
But whatever.
Yeah.
But I'll do it for Roberta.
So what I need you guys to do, if you are subscribed to Al's channel,
Oh my god,
The Great Outdoors with Kick and Al.
Yeah, send me money.
If not, go ahead and subscribe, please, so he gets off my back.
No,
and he has a little hobby.
I don't want to. No, I don't want to do it. You're forcing me to do it.
Hobby.
You've been asking me for a few years now. I don't want to do it. But if you want me to do it, that's fine.
So go to his channel and leave comments as to what you would like him to talk about. Because isn't it funny how you released that video on Sunday and how many people are now reaching out to you asking you plant questions?
Well, quite a few.
So Michelle's like, ow.
Right.
I got this rose bush.
Right.
It looked dead. But now it's not.
And
what do I do?
And Bonnie Gold from Northern Rhode Island says that now I know how to grow hydrangeas.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Whatever. I don't know what I'm
talking interesting.
About. Anyway,
you're so goofy.
I'm not goofy. I'm just saying the way it is. I mean.
But not really, because you're just goofy.
I'm not goofy. I'm giving you great plant knowledge. People pay for that.
They do pay for it.
And you gotta pay for it. If you want me on, you gotta pay me.
Oh,
yeah. No, listen. The information isn't free. Listen, if you go to the doctor, is the doctor say, "Oh, you don't feel good today"? He takes Tylenol. Does he not? Does he charge you for it? Of course he does.
No, the insurance company gets paid.
No. If you go to the grocery store, you look like you're hungry. Do they give you groceries for nothing? No, they don't.
Roberta said, "I would like to know your plant knowledge."
I'm sure she would. But anyway, talk about knowledge. We want to remind everybody, August 12th, right here in Rhode Island at Bailey's Twin River Event Center is going to be an epic event. Epic. With former lead singer of Asia, John Payne, is going to be there. Also, former lead singer of Journey, Steve Ojeri.
When you're feeling lonely,
and the original lead singer of Foreigner, Mr. Lou Graham.
Love is.
And hopefully they don't sound like that because nobody will show up. But it's going to be at the Bailey's Event Center, Bailey's Casino, Twin River in Lincoln, Rhode Island. We'll give you more details. Get a special announcement for everybody on Friday. And it's going to, yes, it's going to be fun. It's going to be, it's great. We have a lot of listeners showing up already, and which is going to be great to see everybody. I don't know how much time I'm going to be able to spend with you because I probably have to come home and do a YouTube thing on my growing channel or whatever. But August 12th, Get your tickets today. You can go on the Kiki.fm Facebook page. You can link right onto the link there. Purchase
Do
your
that.
tickets. August 12th, 80s rock event, 80s rock tour happening here in Rhode Island. John Payne, Steve Ojiri, and Lou Graham, and Kiki.fm is going to be great.
Do you know who's coming?
Oh,
Mark McCullough and Dawn. They're making the drive. They're
oh
making the
my
trek all
God.
the way to Rhode Island.
Right. Oh, Sandra's going to be there.
Sandra.
Sandra's going to be there. And a few
Yep.
other people are going to be there. And also,
Just a few.
and people are
I
trying.
think Roberta's going to be there too.
But Scott's not going to be there because he has to go see Rod
He has
Stewart.
to go see Rod Stewart.
And Cheap
If you
Trick.
want my body, it's
I'm trying to say something.
sex.
Yeah.
Come on,
Is that
sugar,
karaoke with Kiki?
let me
Stop it.
know.
Knock it off, will you?
If
Oh,
you
come
really
on.
need me, just reach out and touch me.
Why do I say anything?
Come on, honey, tell me so.
I can't. So he's gonna see Rod Stewart and Cheap Trick before I was really interrupted. But Cheap Trick is really good. I'm glad he's seeing that. Rod Stewart, can he still?
I want you to want me.
And now it's time.
I need you to need me. Everybody, I love you, love me. I'm begging you to beg me.
It's time for a classic rock raw here on this Tuesday night, almost the end of July, as the
Jeez.
summer just flying by. And before you know it, we're going to be saying August, Labor Day, and we're going to be putting logs on the fire.
Nope.
In time for a classic rock raw.
And if you start talking about apples and pumpkins, I swear I'm going to poke you in the eye. Not doing it. And I just, before I move on, really, why is my computer screen showing me snowy pictures? What the heck? I didn't ask for that. I'm like, I want my flowers and beaches back on there. I didn't change anything. It's ridiculous. Anywho, here's your classic rock raw for this Tuesday, July 26th of 2022. Kelly Osbourne is 6 months along in her pregnancy, and Grandpa Ozzy couldn't be happier. He couldn't. As of right now, Ozzy and Sharon have 3 granddaughters, Pearl, Andy, and Minnie, all belonging to Dad Jack and his ex-wife, Lisa. Sharon said, "You realize how lucky you are. It's like life has gone full circle in our family when talking about her grandkids." Ozzy has 5 additional grandkids from the 3 children he has with his ex-wife, Thelma. And that's a lot of grandkids. I mean, just to keep track of them, he must have his own personal assistant. Sporting events, dance recitals. I couldn't keep track with 3. He's got 5, 8. He's got 9. It's crazy. Kelly announced her pregnancy in May, and the dad is Sid Wilson from Slipknot. They're scary looking. Really. I'm sure they're nice people, but I get afraid. Because they have the stitching things on there. I don't know. When Kelly made the announcement on social media while holding up her sonogram, she said, "I know that I have been very quiet these past few months, so I thought I would share with you all as to why. I am over the moon to announce that I'm going to be a mama. To say that I am happy does not quite cut it. I am ecstatic." And she looks absolutely beautiful. Ozzy did an interview with Entertainment Tonight just a few days ago as he made his debut at Comic-Con in San Diego. And he made an appearance there because he collaborated with Todd McFarlane on Ozzy's new album, Patient Number 9. Todd did some illustrations for Ozzy's newly released single, and there will be a comic book allegedly, and possibly some figures, some Ozzy fingers. I wouldn't be shocked at that. But more will be released on that. And this is not the first time that Todd has worked with Ozzy. They collabed on some action figures in 1999 and 2004, and said that this time around the video for Patient Number 9 will be as straightforward as an action figure, and hopes that fans will walk away from the video confused, but with a bit of a smile on their face. I did watch it. I wasn't really confused. I don't know what that means, but that's how I am after eating several peanut M&Ms at 10:30 on a Friday night. I'm confused, and I do have a smile on my face, but then I'm so angry inside. I'm just saying. At Comic-Con, Ozzy said that the first gift he is giving to his new grandchild is a microphone, which is perfect. And in terms of how he is feeling after his recent intense surgery, he said, "It's a slow climb back, but was super thrilled to be back in front of fans, and his fans were happy to have him there." He looked really good, I have to say. If you guys can go and check out that clip from him on Entertainment Tonight, he's been through so much just the past few years. He had an infection in his thumb and I think another finger, and he fell and he had the C thing, and just had this big surgery. Ozzy has been through a tremendous amount. So for him to have been at Comic-Con is kind of like, wow, he's there. He made an appearance. So it's really good that he was there. Ricky Martin has had so many things going against him lately, but he was recently vindicated on a recent claim. The charges against Ricky were kept a secret, but now that the charges against him have been dropped, he can reveal what happened. One of his nephews, this is so crazy, claimed that Ricky stalked and had sexual relations with him, and from the beginning, Ricky's lawyers adamantly denied the claims. Ricky said that his nephew has mental issues, and this ordeal has been very painful for not only him, but for his family and friends as well. Both the restraining order and case were dropped, and said that this is the most painful issue he has ever had to publicly deal with. Ricky was served on July 1st by Puerto Rican police, and his accuser asked that the case eventually be dropped. Ricky's husband, Juan, is happy to finally move on from this, and they are parents to 4 children, 2 whom Ricky adopted in 2008 as a single dad. The night after the case, was announced to have been dropped, Ricky performed at the Hollywood Bowl in LA, and fans were simply happy to be there, singing Livin' La Vida Loca and just having a good old time. He's been through a lot too, but he's had some stuff go on, that Ricky Martin. But he's cute. He is adorable. I will say that. Roberta said no rush for Labor Day. No. The only thing I'm thinking about Labor Day right now, and this is insane, and I apologize, but I'm going to tell you anyway because it's on my mind and I have to talk about it. There's a big sale at the thrift store. I know, I can't help myself. And I literally did so good at the one they had on July 4th. I have to go to the one on Labor Day. $2.50. I got so many great things. Like, it's nuts. It's just nuts. Guys, it's crazy what you can get there. And I was also quite excited, but sad at the same time that Al got it wasn't an email, it was on Facebook. He goes, "Oh my gosh, guess what?" I said, "What?" "The thrift store is now giving 30% off to senior citizens on Thursdays." I said, "Good, I'll have to make you take me so I can get the discount." And then I read it, and it's 55 and over. So I'm like, "I don't need you. I don't need you now." Isn't that terrible? Like, I can just do it myself. I didn't think I'd ever get to that place in my life, but here I am, and it's sad. It's it's really effed up when you turn around, you figure that stuff out in your age and everything, and you're like, "What the hell? When did that happen?" I am eligible for a senior effing citizen discount. Come on. It's not even right. Because not all places go to the age of 55. You know what I'm saying? Like, some places you gotta be 62, 65 to get that freaking 5% discount. Just give it to everybody. It's like, jeez. Oh, makes me mad. Al doesn't even take advantage of his discounts, like, which is even worse. And that just drives me insane. Like, he could go, where could he go? He could go to Kohl's. I think they have like a 10% discount on Mondays or something, but we don't go. Like, we don't shop like that. I get used items. You know what I'm saying? But they're not used. Sometimes they're new. They have tags on them. It's ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
We're just talking about the thrift store
Yeah,
discount.
I know.
I'm so excited.
You don't need me anymore. It's fine.
I looked at him and I said, "I don't need you. I could do it all by myself, but that sucks.
Yeah,
I don't like that."
I'm sorry. Well, By the way, I put a picture on Facebook earlier of you and Nell, right?
Yeah.
And people were, reaching out and stuff. And Chris Mahler, who does Dirty Junkies, he says I can make that picture clearer. It's just sent me a clearer picture
Ooh.
because she's like that or whatever. And somebody just reached out and said, Anel, that's my guy. And he said, Kiki, that's my girl. You know who it was?
Who?
Mo.
Oh, I love Mo.
Don't you love Mo?
I'm so mad though. You know why?
Well, you mad at Mo?
Because he was just in Boston. We didn't get to see him.
That's right. Well,
I want to see Mo.
I want to hug Mo. I want to hug everybody.
Mo's like,
Mo's been a great sound engineer for so many groups throughout the world and
Yeah.
throughout many, many years.
Yep.
He was with Journey for a while with all kinds of groups, and he's a great guy. He's great. He's a great son to his father too. They go shrimp fishing all the time. Great individual.
Yeah, he's a nice man.
But thanks to
And
Mo.
we share the same birthday.
Really?
Yeah.
Who's
You know
older?
that.
Who's older, you or Mo?
I don't know. That's a good
Well, you
question.
probably could go
Maybe me.
But maybe both of you could go to the thrift store together.
You know, only certain people like the thrift store. It's not like everybody
Right.
likes that.
I know, but Mo would
But
go
you know what'd
there.
be funny?
Mo would love to
If
go
he
there.
hated the thrift store and I took him there and I videotaped it. Well,
No,
not
but
video.
you-
And I filmed
But you
him
take
because he
it,
hates it so
but you could take him to Dell's Lemonade right next door. He probably like
That's
Dell's,
true.
right? He liked Dell's.
Mark said he still needs you.
Needs you for what?
And Carol Jean said all 10 G babies will be here next week. Oh, but that's going to be a full house. You better get some snacks now. Just start snacking up.
What you talking about?
Her grandbabies are going to be the 10.
Oh my
10,
God!
10.
Jeez, God!
And
It's all your fault, Carol.
And Roberta said, I love the fall season, but don't want snow until Christmas. Then I want spring. I'm right with you, man. Like,
Yeah,
Christmas is it's such an uplifting time of year and it's happy.
happy.
It is, though. Christmas just
Yeah.
makes you feel good. And I
Sure.
have to say,
I want everybody to sit on my lap.
I mean, I've never been,
Ho.
I've always liked Halloween,
Yeah,
but not to the
Oh.
point where some people,
Oh.
it's Halloween's bigger than Christmas.
I want everybody to sit on my lap.
And now I'm starting to watch all of these Halloween
I would even let
like
Scott sit on my lap.
videos and stuff like
Right,
that. They go to the store, they buy.
Not true.
I like watching other people
Right.
buy things because
Right.
I'm not filling my
Right.
house up with that store. I got
Right.
enough stuff to sell.
Hey, Roberta, what do you want for Christmas, little girl? Oh, nothing. Just a glass of
Biscotti.
wine. A glass of wine.
Biscotti.
Biscotti.
Scott said, Al, that's just weird.
What's weird?
I don't know.
What's he talking about? Scott, behave yourself. This is a family radio show.
And Kathy said, I have a 4-day weekend for Labor Day. I approve of the school calendar this year.
What's the school calendar this year?
Well, a 4-day weekend.
4-day work week. You mean a 4-day?
Long weekend.
For every
a
school?
long weekend. I don't know. Maybe where she is.
The world's changing. Whatever.
And Patty said, enjoy Carol Jean. I'll be on vacation next week with my entire family, including 2 grandsons. It will be fun going to Pigeon Forge. That is going to be so much
Pigeon Forge, where they have
fun.
pigeons there? I'm just saying. Whatever.
And Kathy said just her school.
Just okay.
So you did make up the calendar.
Whatever. So
Labor Day makes me sad.
we got interesting
It just does.
weekend. This weekend we're going to
we have a lot going on this weekend.
Can I say what we're going to do this weekend? Are you keeping that for later? Can I say what we're doing this weekend?
You can.
Oh, you keep that
because I'll forget by then anyway.
Okay. We're going to the Foster Old Home Day, whatever the hell they call it, fair.
Yep, that's always fun.
They haven't had it for 2 years. Why? I don't know.
You know why?
But they have animals there. They have cows. They have chickens. They have pigs. They have oxen.
You know what I always buy when I go?
What do you buy?
Plants. Always.
Yeah, you do.
Always buy a plant.
You always buy a plant. I always look for the marijuana plants, but they don't have any of those to sell. Well, they have so many good things to eat.
They do. They have clam chowder, clam cakes, and they serve it to you with the like. They're so cute.
They are cute.
We went the last time they had the fair.
3 years ago.
A couple of years ago, or whatever.
Yeah.
And they were serving us. They're like, "Oh, can I get you something else?" I'm like, "Oh my god, do you want another lemonade?" I'm like, "Oh my gosh, I love you." It was so nice. When does that happen at a fair?
They had some great acts. I forget the names of them, but they're going to be there as well too.
They have rides.
They have bingo.
I don't get on the rides.
They have bingo and stuff like that.
They have oxen pulls.
And stuff like that. But it's a good. It came into existence. They started the fair in 1904, and the reason.
How do you know that?
They started the fair in 1904 in order to pay for the town hall. They had some bills to pay. So they created this Foster Old Home Days back in 1904. It's been running ever since then, except for the last couple of years. And they do a great job. It's a lot of fun.
Annie said, no, Annie's from Canada. The
Yeah,
Pope will be in town tomorrow.
right.
Is there something you would like me to tell him? Yes.
Yes.
Tell him I love you.
Oh my God! Why? That's crazy. I can say something,
No,
but I'm not
like,
gonna.
oh my gosh, imagine.
God bless the Pope.
To me, that would be
Oh
amazing.
my God!
To actually, are you gonna
How?
go to
How bit?
the
No.
ceremony,
How long
Annie?
has the Pope been the Pope for?
Long time,
Long time, right?
long time.
How do
No,
you know
Annie,
that?
tell us if you're gonna be like at the.
How old is the
Are
Pope?
they gonna have a
But
big
but
outdoor
this isn't
thing?
this isn't the same Pope when I was a kid, right? Because the other Pope died. Don't popes die after a while? They don't live
Al, they're
for.
people.
Oh, they're people. Oh, they're not.
I mean,
I thought they
granted,
were.
they're not really.
I
I
thought they
mean,
were
they're
like religious.
spiritual.
Well, I thought they were like religious figures.
Roberta, we're going Saturday. Late
It's Saturday.
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 So we can hook up if you'd like.
Oh, really? We're gonna go too.
And Scott said you were there in 1904. Oh, we're doing the reconnecting thing again.
So the thing is that it's going to be a good time for everybody. They
Yep.
have all kinds of animals there. There's great action. It happens Friday through Sunday. Foster Old Home Days in Foster, Rhode Island.
But Annie said, I'm not sure it's going to be insane in Townies here too. Oh, I'm not even going to say, but you can read Annie's comment. Well, you know what? Hopefully you may get a glimpse of him. So, but if it's going to be that, yeah, I mean, I would think people would just come from everywhere, right? To maybe hopefully get a glimpse of the Pope. It's crazy. All right. So it is now time to talk about these Bruce Springsteen tickets, right? Everybody's been talking about this whole thing. Well, Ticketmaster decided to respond to the whole, oh my gosh, why are Bruce Springsteen tickets so dang expensive? When in reality, just saying, Bruce should have responded and maybe said, hey, fans, I feel you. I had no idea tickets were going to be that expensive. I'll look into it. I'll get back to you. But it was Ticketmaster who spoke up instead first. At this point, I mean, I did check again before I came on the air. Bruce has said nothing about these insane ticket prices that, and it's funny, somebody had said, "Oh, Bruce is for the people." We talked about that on Friday night, and it's true. That's really what his music is all about. It's about him singing about blue collar workers and, being one of us basically. But he's not because he's a multi-gazillionaire, so he is a bit different. He's in a different league. But who knows? There might be a bunch of you that are multi-gazillionaires and you and Bruce can hang out. And then maybe he'll tell you why ticket prices are so ridiculously expensive. So the ticket selling giant said that most Bruce Springsteen tickets are under $200 and only 1% are part of a controversial dynamic pricing program, actually 11%. So I correct myself on that. Now it is dynamic, that is for sure. A dynamic pricing program. I don't know. The tickets that were priced over $5,000, I saw ones that were just under $9,000. They were part of the high-priced 11% ticket price. Now, again, I'm not sure if those tickets were released at 5,000 and then the resellers came in and bumped them up to like the 8,800 that I saw. I'm not sure about that, but I know the prices that I saw before I talked to you guys on Friday night. And I had no idea what the platinum program was the Ticketmaster was referring to, but on their site it says, and I quote, official platinum seats are premium tickets to concerts and other events made available by artists and event organizers through Ticketmaster. They give fans fair, and safe access to some of the best seats in the house. Unquote. Fair and safe. Safe, maybe, fair, not so much. And I mean, correct. If you take all of your money and maybe some of someone else's, sell some stuff, get a fourth job, You will get fair and safe access to those tickets, which are the best seats in the house. Otherwise, I don't know how you're going to get them because I know I sure can't. Allegedly, the better seats in the venue are calculated according to demand and I don't know, maybe the popularity of the artist as well. Bruce is popular, correct? He is, but his ticket prices are not. People are, like I said, people are talking, writing about these things. Ticketmaster also said that 56% of tickets that have sold have been under $200. Where? Because I'm telling you, I looked before they even went on sale. And 11%, here's that 11% again, were between $150 and $200. As a homework assignment, I really would love you guys to go look up Bruce Springsteen tickets on Ticketmaster. Just so you can kind of, just for kicks and giggles. Who knows? Maybe some of you are going, and I think that's great if you can go. I cannot, and I have 5 jobs. Just saying. I can't. I wouldn't do it. It's also said that the $5,000 tickets are now down to 2,000, which still sucks. So I went in and checked it out, went into that Ticketmaster site, and I checked out the event that is going to be at TD Garden with Mr. Springsteen. He's also coming to Mohegan Sun in Connecticut, but for some reason, all the time, I don't know what it is. The casino tickets, A, they're gone really fast. B, they're a lot more expensive. And C, they're just gone really fast. I don't know what it is about the casino venues. It's really hard to get tickets. I think they save a lot of them for their high rollers or something. But the seats behind the general admission section, those are the real seats. Remember, we talked about this. The general admission seats are the non seats. And then there's a whole, the seats start behind the general admission section. And they did go down from just under $9,000 per ticket to $7,150 per ticket. So you got a big savings going on there. 9,000 to 7,150. And those are the resale tickets. So these have already been scooped up by the third party people and they brought them down. So if they paid 5,000 and they're going to allegedly get 2,150, I think they're going to lose money. I think the people who bought these tickets at 5,000 to resell them to make money, not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. Maybe one or a couple. I just don't see it. Now, the general admission tickets last week, when I looked on Friday, those again are the standing room only, no seat, nowhere to put your beer or hot dog or sausage sandwich for that fact. Got to have a sausage sandwich while in Boston at TD Garden. You have to. They were just under $2,000. So Friday, before I did the broadcast, they were like 19 something. Okay. Today, they're a little over $2,000 a piece at $2,003. So they actually went up by a few dollars. Now, guys, if you buy 2 general admission tickets, you will also have to pay a total. People are having trouble paying their cell phone bills right now. That's been a whole big article by AT&T. They like have the most unpaid cell phone bills ever right now. Just saying. So if you buy these 2 general admission tickets at $2,000, the fees on top of the $4,000 you're paying, because you don't want to go alone. You got to take a friend. The fees will be $911.36. So you're going to pay $49.11.36 for 2 general admission tickets where you can't even sit down. Dude, that doesn't even include a meet and greet. You don't even get a glow bracelet or maybe a beach ball from the Dollar Tree. You get nothing. You don't even get a complimentary sausage sandwich. Just going to stand up to see Bruce. And I think he puts on a long show. So for 3 hours, you just stand there for 20, $450. You just stand there singing Born in the USA till your heart's content. And no chair. Just saying. It does look like, however, let's go to the other side and give the benefit of the doubt here. It does look like a lot of tickets have sold, but I'm not sure if we're seeing a true picture here. Anything can be manipulated. We all know that. Because I personally cannot believe tickets are selling for that much money. I can't. I just, knowing the times we're in right now, I cannot believe that most of TD Garden is sold out at that price. Never did I see a $99 to $200 ticket. Nope, didn't see it. Maybe I'm slow. I don't know. Even the nosebleed seats, like we're talking back of the venue and up top, $1,700. You can't even see the screen. $1,700. So pay the $2,000, stand up. Do that if you're gonna do that. I would love you guys to look just to get an idea. Go scrolling over the seat prices. And it'll be interesting on Friday night that you guys can tell us what the ticket prices are in your area for Mr. Bruce Springsteen. And then the funny thing is, before I came on tonight, I got an email from Ticketmaster saying that they're running a sale. It's a once a year thing they do. 4 tickets for $80. Stop. There's no way you're getting a ticket for $20. And like it's announcing all the big acts like Backstreet Boys and I don't know who, but all big name shows. Like, come on. Stop it. There's no way I would get a ticket for $20. They're probably gone already. And they just get to say that they're having this big sale. How? Scott said, I looked at them and got real mad. And I think, unfortunately, Scott, that's what happened to a lot of people. And I think that's what's going to happen here. People potentially will not go to the show because of this. I mean, this to me is just it's even past the point of highway robbery. Really. It's not even normal what these prices are. People aren't going to do it. They're just not going to do it. They're not. They're just not. We'll get back to more ticket sales in just a moment. Hi, we're going to talk about Joni Mitchell. Wait a minute. She was just in Rhode Island. I feel like I have a thing sticking out, but I don't. Joni Mitchell. Help me, I think I'm falling. No, yeah. That one? You know her. Anyway. She made a super emotional return to the stage this past Sunday night at the Newport Folk Festival, and there were so many people there who we would know. Tons of people. Herbie Hancock showed up. It's crazy. But it's crazy to think that some of these artists are not known at all anymore by the younger generation. We know who they are. Well, like Joni Mitchell, oh my gosh, that's awesome. Herbie Hancock. What was that thing he did in the 80s? It was like some instrumental thing. Wasn't he on Miami Vice? Well, it was from, I don't know, whatever. But you know who Herbie Hancock is. But that's why we're here to talk about all of these artists, because we're here to keep this music and these artists alive, because that's what we do. We love it. Nostalgia. Joni, who is 78 years old. 78. She sat on the Newport stage to sing her song Both Sides Now, which was written by Joni, was released in 1969, but Joni was not the first person to record it. Did you know? Did you know? Judy Collins was. Unbelievable. Joni re-recorded it, however, in 2000 for her album with the same name, and this song won the Grammy for Best Folk Performance that same year it was released and was ranked on the Rolling Stones Best Song of All Time list at number 170 out of 500 in 2004. Come on. It's amazing. It just shows you. This woman is incredible what she's done. Joni has received 10 Grammys and got into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1997. And she's also designed most of our album covers, which I did not know. So it goes without saying, she is a living legend. Sunday's performance was Joni's first time playing in 22 years. Epic, totally epic. And the first time playing back in Newport since 1969. She has not been back to play in Newport since 1969, since that song was released. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Go and watch the footage of her. I watched every single bit of it. So good. So moving. And she's good. She really, for someone who hasn't performed in that many years and has been through so much, spot on. Joni suffered a brain aneurysm in 2015, so for her to actually perform on stage again had to be somewhat of an overwhelming feeling for her. And I got to tell you, some of the videos that are posted on YouTube, please go and watch, even just watch one of them. It's really great. You'll be happy you did, seriously. One of the gentlemen who was recording one of the videos that I was watching, you could hear him saying, "I cannot believe I'm here watching this right now." He was so honorably blown away. Now, in terms of nerves, she said that she doesn't get nervous, but did want to do a good job and later said that she didn't sound too bad. She sounded great. Joni got up and played the guitar as well. I'm going, wait a minute. She's playing the guitar. She's playing the guitar and sang a bunch of songs and just wooed the crowd. You could tell everyone on that stage was in awe of Joni Mitchell. Brandy Carlisle has been trying to get Joni to play at the Newport Folk Festival for several years and just had a feeling she would make her reemergence at Newport. And how crazy is that? She did. She did. Winona Judd was also on hand during Joni's performance of Both Sides Now. And guys, if you could, I guess if there's one video you pick of Joni Mitchell to watch at the Newport Folk Festival, go and watch the one with Winona in the background because I don't know if maybe this was a favorite song of her mom, Naomi, who just passed away in April, but Winona was just so, I don't know how she held it together. And at one point you could hear her, she made the words, she said, "I don't think I can do this." And she literally just kept wiping her eyes. So I don't know if it was just the emotion of Joni playing, the fact that she just lost her mom. She's sitting there taking this all in. It was a magnanimous event, a historical event that just happened this past Sunday here on Rhode Island. I don't know if it was just that overwhelming that made her so emotional. I would love to know that, though. But there were many other icons, like I had mentioned, who attended, but another surprise performance came from Paul Simon. No one knew. He just like, "Oh, there's Paul Simon playing. What?" And Joni, I guess. That was the cream on top. But Paul Simon, and there were tons of rumors. Actually, my friend Stacy, she was working the festival, and she kept texting us saying, "Everybody's saying Jimmy Buffett's here." And that was also kind of a buzz on the internet as well. Has not been confirmed. I couldn't find anything that he was, but the word on the street was that Jimmy Buffett was floating around too. So yeah. Did you watch any of those videos, Al?
Yeah, I did, and I saw a picture today of Winona with Bill Murray was there as
Oh my,
well.
you just told me that. That's crazy.
Bill
Bill
Murray.
Murray was there
And,
too.
and, and the thing about it that nobody really knows that Joni Mitchell was an icon back in the 60s.
Mhm.
And she sang the song Both Sides Now, which you just said that Judy Collins released. But do you know, and does everybody know that Joni Mitchell had to teach herself how to sing again and how to play the guitar again? She experienced a serious aneurysm and she couldn't sing or play the guitar anymore. And she had to teach herself, which is really amazing.
Yeah.
And the thing that I did not know that Joni, when she was a young girl, had polio.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
And she had a lot of things to overcome in life. But look at her, 78 years young on the stage, and everybody just went, wow,
They
wow.
blown away, and guys, seriously, just to watch some of the footage and just the even just to watch the well, of course, you gotta watch Joni because it is so iconic
She
what
was
just
good,
happened. She was really
really
good.
good. She was
Really,
good.
and she's like, "Yeah, I was alright." I'm
She,
like,
she was good.
but when she got up to play the guitar,
Oh
man,
my God.
I'm like, what is
But,
happening
but
right?"
she had to teach herself how to play the guitar again.
Yeah,
And she said it was tough, but she came back, and I tell you,
she did great,
she
though.
did great.
She
And,
did
and it was
great.
just such a pleasure and have the experience happen
Yeah,
just on the road from us
I
here.
know.
And just amazing that artists like Paul Simon, and there's so many people have participated over the years in the Newport Festival, which has been great.
Well, I think it's so cool too that I'm guessing a lot of these folks showed up because this was on the hush hush, totally on the
Right.
down low.
That was
So they came out to support
Johnny was
Joni.
on the hush hush too.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Joni was
right.
completely on the hush. That was the surprise at the end.
Surprise.
And they must have come to support her,
Oh
which,
my
oh, it just
God.
makes me, oh,
But
it's,
that's great.
yeah, it's so
But
cool.
because people in music have given all of us
Yeah,
so much over the years.
I know.
And Joni's just one of many artists, female and male, have given us such treasures. And we sing songs and everything else that makes us happy, makes us sad, gives us feeling, gives us emotion. And that's what Joni Mitchell did, and all the other artists who have
Yeah.
participated in the Newport Festival over the years. And Joni, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. And please go I keep repeating myself, but go watch some of that footage. You'll totally love it.
Oh,
It's so moving. And Brandy Carlisle,
no, great.
I
Class
I
act.
never really she is, but she's
Class
a
act.
total true supporter
Oh, yeah.
of Joni.
True
But
support.
Winona, I love her.
Yeah.
I've always loved
But
her.
Wynonna,
Always loved her, but I
Joni,
wanted to give her a hug.
yeah, but Joni was singing, and I watched the Wynonna. Both every artist let Joni do it herself. They didn't. They shared some of the vocals, but she did great. And what it amazed me, I'm because I'm a nerd. Those gold microphones, those are awesome. Oh
That
my,
is so weird you said that because I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, I want that microphone.
oh, you can have that.
Want that
You can have that for
microphone.
$5,000. That microphone, I
Are
haven't.
you serious?
Those microphones,
They sounded crisp.
Chris, they are Chris.
Oh my
They
gosh.
are gold,
Beautiful.
and it was great that they used those. They are fabulous, and I could not believe that she had one for her, and Brittany had one of her, and they sounded so good. But Joni, she loved every second of it, every second
Of
of it.
course she did.
Oh my God!
And to have not have been there since 1969 when
Wow,
she last performed at the Newport Folk Festival.
yeah,
That's crazy.
that's crazy,
Crazy.
crazy. It just
Mm, mm-mm.
thank you, Joni.
Thank you, Joni. I wish we were there, Joni.
Uh,
Just saying.
we're busy all weekend.
We were busy relaxing.
Yeah, whatever. It's fine. We can't go to everything.
We can't, but I wish we could.
No, we can't. But whatever.
That I kind of wish we were there though. Like
Yeah,
after I'm watching going,
yeah,
oh my gosh.
but the thing of if we did go, the heat was horrible.
Yeah, it
We
was
get,
pretty
and
Sunday was worse than Saturday here.
and that's when Joni performed,
Yeah.
and she did. I mean, they must have had fans on her or whatever, but
Oh yeah, because she was dressed up. Like they
oh my
all
God, she
had
was like it's
long
going to
coats
snow
on.
out. You're right. Like what the hell are you dressing, girl? It's 100 degrees out. And her songs, she plays a great guitar.
I couldn't believe
Yeah, it was great
I'm
stuff.
telling you, when she
I'm
started
telling
playing
you,
the guitar, I'm going, wait a minute.
yeah, but everybody around the country just loved it. That was on ABC Good Morning America.
Oh, hundreds of thousands of views
people,
on these
right,
videos. Hundreds of thousands. This was an iconic,
right.
historic performance
And
for sure.
Elena's mother out in California said that performance made her cry.
Oh yeah, a lot of
Made her
people were
cry.
weeping. Winona could not hold it together.
Right, which is fine. That's what music's supposed to do
Yeah.
to you. It's supposed to give you emotions, feelings. You're watching iconic artists who will probably never do it again, but it was epic. It was such a class act, unexpected.
And
It was gold.
like Brandy said, it was nice she did it there. "Hey, Jan, how are you?" And it's so funny you say, well, ironic, you say about music and moving everybody. I watch a lot of different people on YouTube, and this woman I was listening to yesterday, she said, "You know what? When I'm having a bad day, I literally get in my car and I turn up the music. No matter what genre it is, I don't care. I just turn it up, I start singing really loud, and it makes my day so much better."
I don't sing. I just listen.
He doesn't sing.
I don't sing.
I do.
That's
But
fine.
not really. I don't think you call it what I do, I don't think it's called singing. It's maybe called wailing
Is that what it's called?
or screaming or
Screaming.
crying.
So,
I don't
just remind each and every one of you, get a chance to purchase your tickets for August 12th, the 80s Rock Tour. John Payne of Asia,
Yeah.
former of Asia, Steve Algieri, former lead singer of Journey, and the original lead singer of Foreigner, Lou Graham, all going to be at Bailey's Twin River Resort Casino on August 12th. The show starts at 8 o'clock. Purchase your tickets now. Go to Kiki.fm Facebook page. The link is right there. There's some seats still available. It's going to be an iconic show, and we have a special announcement for you on Friday.
and Mark's gonna be there. And
We already
Roberta's
know.
gonna
He
be
told
there.
me 5,000 times.
Because this is a special thing. He's driving all the way up from Baltimore,
I
for
know he's not
gosh
flying.
sakes.
Is he driving or flying?
He's driving because he's going
Okay.
to see Journey, like, 2 nights before.
He is?
Yeah.
What is wrong with him?
He cray-cray.
Great.
He the crazy man.
And now it's time for more of your classic rock raw.
I love when you do he goes like this when he does. Now I'm going for your classic rock roll. So anyway, summer concerts are very hot. So is the weather. Everyone is totally pumped. Really. Just to be getting back to live music. It feels good. You get yourself all prettied up. You look good. You go out. You're like, I feel good. I feel good. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Are my teeth blue? I feel like they are because I ate all those blueberries. But anyway. Love going to live shows. There's nothing like it. The most anticipated show this summer for our genre has, of course, been the stadium tour with Motley Crue, Joan Jett, Poison, and Def Leppard. Their ticket sales have been great. They have been. And we'll get to them in a second. These numbers for concerts have come out just a few days ago, and I'm just focusing on rock, classic rock, and some pop. Rod Stewart is on the top 20 list at number 17, and he has sold $785,753,000 in tickets. It's pretty good because he just started. Lady Gaga is at number 13 at 1.43 million in ticket sales, but beating Lady Gaga, I was kind of surprised at this. But again, Kiss has been on the road for a little bit. Is Kiss at number 12 at 1.48 million. This surprised me too. Iron Maiden is at number 11 at 1.59 million. Dead and Company didn't even know they were on tour. I haven't seen a thing, but they're at number 7 at 2.28 million. The Eagles, they're at number 5 at 2.76 million because their tickets are just as expensive as Bruce Springsteen's. I'm just saying. And at number 2 is the stadium tour. And their ticket sales are at 4.94 million. And at number 1, guys, is our music. It's ours, Mr. Paul McCartney, at 6.64 million in ticket sales. And it's just incredible to me how at 80 years old, Paul McCartney holds the number 1 spot in ticket sales this week. July 20, well, today's the 26th, but 25th of 2022. It's insane. So in the top 20, there are a lot of rock acts in there. Our music. So it's pretty good. Rock is not dead, Gene Simmons, just saying. The stadium tour has sold an average of 37,000 tickets per show, and 96% of their tickets have sold. That's a lot. That's really a big number. The stadium tour is totally kicking it. Vince is still on board, and at least they have a small break now between now and August 5th, which they're doing their tour for 2 nights at Fenway in Boston. DG had a great time when she went to go see the stadium tour, and I think Things wrap up on September 9th in Vegas, and word on the street is that they're going to take the show overseas. Why not? If it's that popular, why not? And DG said he's amazing in concert. Sir Paul is. And Kathy said, I think I might see them on a work night in September. I'm thinking you might be able to get some decently priced seats if you wait until the very last minute. No, you're not going to be in front because those are thousands of dollars. And I saw 20 and $40,000, and I did see, I think oh, I know. It was Stevie Nicks announced that she's going on tour. And right now there are some reasonable tickets before the resellers get their hands on them. And I'm not sure if it was her, but somebody else. I did see 20 and $40,000. It was the stadium tour. No, I think it was Aerosmith. Definitely Aerosmith. When I looked up there, because I keep looking up their tickets, I'm like, oh, I would love. I've never seen them. I would love to see them. But hot dag nabbit, I did see 40,000. I did. I did. It's just it's out of whack. Totally crazy. Kathy said, "If I can get a section or on the floor, then upgrade myself." That's what I did on Saturday. Well, it's just I think it's hard to upgrade yourself in these bigger venues. At maybe where you were, it was easier, but I think when you're in a like TD Garden or, a venue like that, it's not so easy because they do have security at like every single section. They look, or sure your ticket, and then you have to show them your ticket and they put their flashlight on your ticket. And DG said, love to see the Scorpions. We had tickets for Whitesnake, but you guys wouldn't believe what happened. Oh boy. Can only imagine. And and Annie said, Kiki,